This is an absolute, yeah, Rebel Fest bot. Yeah. So that's a lot of shutdown gold gone to Rumble, which is absolutely fantastic for him because it'll really allow him to bring into the game. I mean, Rumble doesn't need that much gold to operate effectively. He probably just wants the haunting guys now, and he'll be really, really dangerous. Because as you can see, he can just kite forever, so he doesn't actually need. But Rad is here, our hero, as we know, and he forces him. He is trapped as Hero Gianna comes in, save the day. But he turns, but he doesn't turn enough. That was slightly dangerous by Anivia though. It's kind of play I'd make. And the turret is whoa. And Carpus's auto attacks do nothing to the turret. And oh wow, that turret's health. 8 out of 2,550. There you go. And there it goes. But yeah, still, that is pretty unfortunate that they didn't get it the first time. So, a little aggression there on Vayne. Not much they can do. Vayne has tumble, he'll always get away. Nice pink ward. Is it going to be counter pinked? I think so. And
hello, mum.
LOL. And both pink wards die in the War of the Wards. It is a stalemate. So the Gan has been buying more wards. Actually, is a little behind in gold too. Having got the Sight Stone, obviously. Both supports have the Philosopher's Stone. As long as everyone's buying wards, it's not so much of a problem. And you know, Jarvan has so much gold at this point, it really isn't going out of his way to get wards. So that's another great thing about Jungler getting the gold. Obviously, he brings aggro everywhere he goes. He brings an incredible advantage wherever he goes. And we have, ooh, the dives. I want to see bot. And no deaths, but definitely getting close to it. Rad is just trying to roam. When the next wave pushes in, they'll probably go in on Carthus. I'll keep an eye on this. Vayne is out of position, but it's okay. Oh, Rad is coming. After killing all the race with the big one. And there's the stun. Where's the stun? There it is. And there's the kill. Kill for free. Oh, but there's Rad. Yeah, Rad's gonna get away. A couple more Qs and that could have been bad, but that's the cost where you don't bring exhaust, you bring teleport, or you don't bring ignite, you bring teleport. You won't be able to get those kills. And it's a turn, and that ult is devastating. Oh! And that is a kill. Masterful baits by the king of them all, Rad. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, this is happening, and a really nice flash by Nocturne to get out there. And Vayne died too, which is unfortunate. You want that Vayne to be fed. But on the bright side, Vayne's one of those champs where it doesn't matter. If you get to late game, he'll be fed as long as you haven't completely lost. So, obviously they won't be happy with that, but, you know, it's not the worst carry to lose an advantage with. Right now the Caitlyn's kind of what they're counting on because Carthus is really underfed. He will not be doing enough damage. Rumble will do quite a bit of damage, but it's still not enough. And like I said, part of their team fight isn't effective because Carthus won't be able to get in that well. Rumble will struggle to get in that well. They've got so much disengage, they can kind of choose the fights. And that's going to be a massive advantage for them at the moment. Blue team, that is, our heroes. I will go back to spectator mode. Okay, we have Vayne doing nothing. That's pretty cool. I'm more interested in seeing... Oh, Rad's mid. Something could happen here. There's... There's Nocturne and things. There really isn't a lot of vision around the dragon area, which is surprising, obviously, because it's that time again. The dragon is live. Oh, Rad saw the ward there, so he knew to get out. There are 4 there. They don't think they can expect that though, and that they're all around dragon. This is going to be the first team fight, looks like. I don't see how they can say no. And it's a free dragon, and now they get to initiate. And the people that just get burned up in that ulti, the front line that just gets involved there, because Kjavan right now is so fed. This Carthus chase is really dodgy, and yeah, that's going to be a death for it. Oh boy. Hero Kiana gets away there. So that's a 2 for 3. So that's a win for our heroes. But given the advantage that obviously Rad's team have now, you'd expect it to be less close than it was. They did really well to initiate, but the problem is that obviously Vayne, they kept Vayne away from the fight. Vayne was over here, and you know, the rest of the team was over here, and you're losing so much damage if you miss your AD carry, obviously. Again, they did a good job of covering her though, and trying to keep her alive for as long as she did, but it meant that the fight was a bit broken out, and although they had this great front line, taking all the aggro, there was nobody to really follow up on that. So right now you can see that the Nocturne, that's the... Okay, so this Vayne's just going to burn through this guy. There's not even any point in talking about it. That is the danger of warding right there. There are so many purple wards in River. There's 3 of them all the way down, and in the Tri-Bush as well. But nobody... I guess Garvin's about to... Oh? I'm surprised there aren't any wards on the top side of the river for either of the teams, really. Oh yes there are, I'd say. No, purple team hasn't warded that well though. They need to get some out there. So they're going to try and push down this mid turret. And it's free. Because their team is so spread out right now, they can't really do anything about... They can't get near to Anivia. Or Garvin, it's just too much lockup. But they're forming up again. Will anything happen? Oh, Rad's going really aggressive there. I don't think that was clever. But he gets out and they reinitiate off it. This is interesting. So, okay. He's in the back line. Is Nocturne, but that's the worst thing for him to do there. Again, it's exactly what we're talking about with the last team fight. And a double kill for Rad. Yeah. And Vayne is doing work. See, this is what went wrong with the last team fight, where... Right, Nocturne got involved right in their team. But obviously, it's Nocturne. He can't do anything on his own. There was no follow-up. Meanwhile on this, you know, Vayne was there in the middle of the fight all the time, really well protected and able to do the work that a Vayne needs to do. And when you're playing Vayne comps, you need to be protecting that Vayne, and that's exactly what they did so effectively. And having Vayne involved was the difference between that fight being, you know, a 3-2 and another 4-1. So that's really good. At this point, they've got a 10k gold advantage, the Rad's team now. They are not going to lose. Might be a little early to say that, but they are not going to lose.
They can still lose, yeah.
Oh, they can still lose.
They could throw.
Yeah, but I don't think they are. I think that they've got such an advantage now. And think about this: the least fed person on their team was Vayne, and he just got fed. So now they don't really.
Yeah, they're doing well.
Yeah. They've got the advantage now. It should be pretty cut and dry.
Shoutouts to ce Stomp. Petit enculé de merde.
No cat tabs. Troll. Rumble hasn't really been able to build anything since Chaunting, guys. You don't really need to on Rumble, but it's hurting him because he's not tanky, he's not damaging anymore, he's just Rumble. And, oh, Rad, get involved somehow. But he can't. But now it should be pretty cut and dry. Purple team are all over the place, they're nowhere near, and it's more free gold to Anivia. And that stretches it to a true 10k rather than the pretend 10k they were before leading it. So yeah. And they've started Baron, and why not? You're against 3 people. You're really fed. They can't do anything to stop you. Not to mention the Kyunglu is one of the guys who are dead, so no paranoia smite steals either. So Tara can't do anything. He's not going to try. Oh, he is going to get caught, but oh! Rad aggressively comes over the wall, and look at that wall. You're not going anywhere, and Rad, hero he is, steals the kill. Oh, it's a nice bit of shield Janna's doing now. So, to be honest, the advantage that they've had in teamfight hasn't even mattered. Really, this game, they've been so fed from early on, it's basically been pure damage, just brawls, which has won them the team fight so far. They now have 13k advantage. Not caught, he wasn't even being, he was just sitting there, possibly typing. That's pretty unimpressive, it has to be said.
So, Minerva just told me that Rad's team were only platinums and diamonds.
Yeah, they were Diamond 2, Diamond 3, Diamond 5.
And the purple team is silver and gold.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not surprised by that, but at the same time, you have to admire how well they're playing. And that goes for all of them, you know. Rad's been playing well too, you know, and we've got to appreciate that. Sure. It's the guy we play with. It's the guy we consider ourselves to be on the same level as, and he can do this, then we can do this. Okay, sure. Maybe not. But the whole point is to appreciate. Besides, you know, the conditions don't really matter as long as Rad's winning. I'm trying to find out where the cat log is. Oh, Arthas is getting jumped on, and he's not walking away from that. But really kindly, he actually flashed over the wall as he died, so he couldn't do anything after he died. And yeah, Vayne is officially now Vayne. Double lift time. And, oh, but the barrier, will it save him? Janna will definitely will. The Paranoia is just going to kill the Nocturne, who is having a mare of a game. Anybody know how to get the catalog open? I don't. Bigger center? No. Oh! Found it. And a good game! Ladies and gentlemen, the game is over. A victory to our heroes, Rad's team. I'm not sure, I believe it's best of 3. Alright, I'll send my good games to him. And yeah.
Let's spam Rad.
Yeah, good game, dude. Good game. It'd be nice if he would grace our stream with his presence to say all